Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to show how Doctorchao Gaming is so salty about his potato rig and slow frame rates that he finds joy in trolling my own videos about its own frame rates. Now you can see here how he comments on this video. How are you even able to play the game with frame rates this bad? Okay. He continues by saying you can't move 2 feet with the camera pointing straight without going to 20 frames per second. And here he is again in another comment where he says, and before you try and criticize anybody else's game performance, you should take a look at your Sniper Elite videos you just uploaded that is running at unplayable 20 frames per second. Laugh emojis. Alright, so let's take a look at my own videos first. Let's see if there's any truth to that 20 FPS accusation. Okay, so let me load my game.
Radar's down. There's no way that's a quick fix for the Nazis.
Okay, so as you can see, my game is in the high 40s. Okay, that's 55, 60 FPS. That's full 60 FPS. Okay, what are the features? What are the options on the video here? That's VSync is on. Fidelity super resolution is ultra. Everything is ultra now. Ultra. And then the custom and the details are all ultra. Okay, everything is ultra in this video. Okay, nothing is low, nothing is even lower than ultra. Okay, so that is my game. That is at high 40s and 50s, and you can see this. You can see the frame rates by how I pan my video. Okay, so there is no problem with the frame rates here. Now let's take a look at Doctorchao Gaming's own videos. Remember that the highest resolution Doctorchao Gaming can ever have in his videos would be 2K. Alright, just 2K, whereas my videos are 4K. This very video is 4K. Alright, so let's see his game. 16 FPS.
20 frames right.
Look at that, 15 FPS. Alright, this is the guy who is an expert on 20 FPS frame rates. LOL.
Down here, holy. I've got a 3080 Ti.
What did you say?
I've got a 3080 Ti.
Let me hear that again.
I've got a 3080 Ti and a 9999K CPU. Like,
alright, this is Mr. 20 FPS LOL, who can't even run Skyrim with a 3080 Ti smoothly.
what rig do you have to run this at 60 frames per second? Like a
Look at that, 10 FPS. LOL, Mr. I'm going to call you 10 FPS now, Doctorchao.
4090 Ti?
Okay, so Mr. 10 FPS says that he has a 3080 Ti, but in actuality, he tries to pose by saying he has an RTX 4090. Alright, so if you take a look at this video here, which I made, how Doctorchao Gaming lies about ray tracing in his RTX 4090 GPU. He pretends that he has an RTX 4090 GPU. Alright, so let me play a clip, and you can watch the whole video, whose link I will include in the description. Another lie that Doctorchao tells people is that he has an RTX 4090 GPU i999 CPU with 128 gigs of RAM and a 4TB SSD. LOL. Okay, so he claimed this 11 months ago. Alright, someone got to know the specs of your PC, and he said that he has an RTX 4090 GPU. Now, I made a video exposing his lie, and this is it. Please check this out. I'm going to include the link on the description below. How Doctorchao Gaming pretends to have a beast PC to troll other Skyrim gamers. And you will know how Doctorchao Gaming rolls when he claims to have an RTX 4090. So let's play this video. Doctorchao here claims to have an RTX 4090 GPU with 128 gigs of RAM. LOL. Okay. He has a video that features supposedly high-end graphics. So many people are curious about what his specs are, and of course, since Doctorchao is a poser, he will say that he has a top-of-the-line PC. He does the same thing on his Facebook post, where curious people would be given the same answer. Here, Doctorchao says, I'm Yuzong. Notice the third grade spelling. I'm Yuzong a 4090, and I have 128 gigs of RAM. LOL. Okay. And so here you go. We now have a poser and a liar who is salty and butthurt about his own potato rig. He's so envious that he's nothing but a man-child attacking other people's games. LOL.